Right, I've just started recording here. I'm going to be playing in the Hourly Superblitz Arena here on Lichess, but I'm just recording this rather than live streaming, so I've got my second screen turned off there. Don't need that unless I'm live streaming. You just bump the sound up a little just so I can hear the moves on the board. My rating is 2198, so it's really kind of me playing towards my limits
10,
here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I should play whoever
4,
I'm next to in the list
3,
in my first game.
2, 1, 0.
Right, 2206, good luck. He just plays up. I'm going to actually take there. Let's just play bishop up. I don't think he'll take, but let's just see. Play a rook across. He might be looking at castle. He's gone that way. He's going to go queen side maybe then. Let's try and prepare to get forward. He has gone king side. I'm going to play knight up wide and maybe jump in. And I could take with a pawn if he takes here. He's played back. Okay, let's take. Just simplifying the position. I can take here if he takes and then take back. Which way do I want his pieces round? I'm going to take this one first. Now, I'm wondering if I can risk getting forward and aiming up something like this. I don't think it's that brilliant, but it's a plan. So I'm going to go forward. They're probably best drop back. Well, he's kind of pushed me back. I'll just block enough of the queen trade there. Get my king a bit more into the game, and I've just blundered the whole game. Giving him everything. What a stupid thing to do that was, wasn't it? So the whole game has gone. Yeah, just get on with another game. One silly stupid mistake, not concentrating. Just get on with the next one. It is an arena, no point wasting time when you're in a lost position. You just get on with the next game and you say well done. Right, 16-13, good luck. I'm just going to try and play up and remove his defending bishop, well, that's the idea. Yeah, let's just still play there. Pre-move in case he takes. H4 and G3, and maybe pawn up if he pushes. Just go G3. Okay, so pawn up and then bishop up. Okay, I've got a chance to maybe get back here, but I think I'll play this first and then maybe back. Let's pin the knight. So I've got knight across with an option to trade everything, or I can just trade and he comes up. Okay, I'll castle. That feels like a mistake. I don't know if it is, it just feels like it. So knight across now. I'm going to take the knight across. Okay, that was a mistake because I get to hit the pawn twice and I must be able to dislodge this knight, you would think. Maybe it's not quite so clear cut. Bishop up is a bit risky, isn't it? Let's play rook across. So I'm threatening to take now. If he pushes, I take. Otherwise, bishop up to try and dislodge a knight. But if I get rid of my bishop and allow him to keep his, I could still be in a world of trouble. But I think I can take now. Ah, but he's got this at the end. I can't. So let's go off. Now I'm threatening to take. So now he's pushed. So I'll hit the bishop. Maybe take next move. He's doing the right thing, using some time. That's what you should do. And I thought I could take here. Take. I think it wins a pawn this way. Okay, maybe I can push, maybe I can just take. Gain a pawn, lose a queen, gain a queen, lose a rook, gain a rook. I think I can just take. If he goes with a queen, I can take the rook with the queen. I mustn't pre-move here. If he takes my queen, I take his queen. If he takes my rook, I take back. And my bishop can potentially guard the pawn from a distance. He's taken, so I'll take. Now, can I actually guard it is the question. I've got rook up or knight back. I think it must be rook up first. And maybe knight back. Then try and stop him from creating a barricade there. And maybe I've got knight up to actually attack and hit the pawn. Knight forward might be a better move. So I'm hitting the pawns. So if he goes across I can take. Then he can hit the knight though, which is a slight problem. Oh, he's pushed. Check must be a mistake, so must be check here. So king across I can take, but my knight's actually trapped. But this way, maybe I've got up here. If knight down, it's a discovery. So bishop up. So I'm threatening a discovered check to win a piece. If knight down, I can, sorry, still take with the rook and it's still a discovered check. Okay, well that's a piece. Well, that's a really good move, isn't it? Let's push the pawn, threaten to support. If he takes, I take. I'm going to check again. If he goes back, I've got knight up. Okay, he's put in a really good effort there. He did put in a very good effort, didn't he? 2038, good luck. I don't know if I'm going to be playing much of this event. I might stop after this game, so... Let's just play a pawn up. Okay, I have to take, I think. If he goes with a knight, I'll take. He doesn't. I'll just play a bishop up. He's played forward. Knight up isn't really a move. Knight back, I think, is a move. Now let's just take and see if he takes. I'm threatening to take. Knight takes, knight either knight and win a pawn. So maybe just rook across. Play up and double. Maybe not then. Maybe not. I'm just going to play a holding move. Give the bishop a square to retreat to, because he's always got e4 if he wants it. Maybe just centralise the other rook. Yeah, this is dangerous. Play rook across, queen across maybe. Oh, I've missed that as well. Oh my goodness. I'm missing everything, aren't I? I'm not seeing simple moves yet. It's probably be good for me not to actually play too much of this event if I'm just missing basics. Guess I can hit the rook there. Okay, so we need the knight rerouting. No idea where to, but it's no good where it is. I might as well push a pawn here. I'm trying to cover this. Okay, he's pushed. Now, can I risk this? Sorry, takes and up takes. I don't think so. Let's just drop the bishop back. Try and give myself a reasonably solid king. Give myself some bare options. That's all they are though, isn't it? Let's get the king out the way. I'm kind of bogged down in a bit of a tunnel almost now. I've got no real moves I can play. Guard that pawn so my bishop's free to move. He takes. Okay, well, I'm going to have to take a risk. Oh, if I do that though, it's open, isn't it? I'm going to have to though. I have to go forward or I've just got practically a 0 chance unless he drops a really horrific blunder somewhere. Okay, so have I got knight up now? My rook is actually hanging there, so let's play rook up. I'm covering this, but as soon as I get forward, it's a bit of a problem. Again, I have to drop back, I can't trade. If he forces the queen off, if he finds a way, then it's clearly game over. So let's drop the king back. Knight up, he's just got queen across, hasn't he? I mean, maybe I can push, but it's just kind of marching towards the inevitable here, I think. So barring some silly crazy blunder, which is perfectly possible, then it should be over here. If he takes, I could maybe go with the knight threatening a check. That's interesting. Or the rook for a direct hit on the queen and the pawn. If he pushes, maybe I can just take. Okay, he has taken. So if I take with a knight, I'm threatening check, but I think he's got rook across, so I'm going to go with the rook. Oh, he's got a move there, and if I go across, he can drop back. He's come right out. He's trying to guard that pawn. I'm going to get forward here. I have to try and get forward. I've got no other chance, have I? Yeah, he's gone round the back. And I can't actually retreat my bishop. So that's actually just mate then, isn't it? Well done. I mean, I've got a check to prolong it for a move. I might as well play the check. But there's no actual move to move my bishop. Let's just give him that and say he did well. I'm going to play another game. I don't want to end on a bad note like that. I might still play the whole event, but see, I was planning on cutting back my streaming for a week or two and playing just more random games rather than full tournaments, just for the next week or two. Give myself that little bit of a break from playing too much. Oh, 1694, good luck. I'm going to swap the knight and the bishop over. And bishop up, try and do something about this. I'll probably just put the knight back. I could put the queen there, but I think I'll just put the knight back. Now when I have to, I'll trade the bishop. And then how do I break through? I'll maybe try and gain some space here. He pushes, so I'll take with one. I'm going to take there. I don't actually see how I guard this pawn. I'm going to play queen up for now. If he takes, I'll take back with the pawn, then I'm at least guarding it. I want to try and centralise the rooks. So get one of them off that diagonal, get the other across. Maybe I could even take with a knight here, because I'm hitting the pawn and I'm keeping this chain intact. It comes forward. Oh, that's actually a really good move, isn't it? I missed that. I think I have to go here. So he's going to gain a pawn here. But I'm hitting a pawn back. Oh, he doesn't even try and take it. Let's play rook across then. Maybe knight back. If his knight moves, I'll have to trade queens. Okay, I have to take there, I think. If his knight moves anywhere, I'll just take the queen. Okay, let's hit the queen there, then maybe knight across. Maybe even knight forward, depends where he goes. He's gone for the obvious one. Let's play across and hit the rook. I've maybe got the other knight across to support. Hold on, maybe I've got pawn up to hit the queen. Stop him opening the file quite so easily. Knight across is covered. Takes doesn't work for me. Let's try and bring my queen back. Knight across is playable now, so might as well play it. If he takes either way, I can take back. He's playing very, very well, isn't he? Very well. Now, do I want to take the bishop? I'm going to see if he takes it. If he does, I'm going with the knight to hit the queen. And I'm going to take one of these, I would think. That reinforces... It must be right to go this way, it must be. Alright, now make certain there's no silly sloppy back rank, so do that first. Now we're going to try and get forward. But he's played extremely well, he's really doing very, very well here. So hit the knight, and then try and get forward, hit the pawn. Okay, I can't take a hang my queen. Wow, how did I blunder that? So I'm going to take with the pawn. Okay. Let's hit the knight and take. Whoa, he's just on his knight. Let's just play a queen up, hit the pawn here. Yeah, this should be winning. I don't know if it is winning, but it should be. Stopping him coming forward easily, and I'm going to try and run up. And again, just make sure he can't challenge my knight, so I can definitely sack. And now I'm going to run the pawn. And just pawn up and pawn up. And he has to retreat really, but my knight's going to guard the pawn. I think he's extremely unlucky here. It should be winning for me. No, I'm in time. He can never take the knight because I just run the pawn. He's incredibly unlucky, isn't he? Just make sure he's got moves here, and then I can secure the win. Excellent, very good, but again, really seriously tough game. He played really well. But yeah, I'm 1972, good luck. Saying I'm going to just take that week or two off live streaming, just to cut back on my playing and just have that little bit of a rest. Okay, let's just push immediately there. Knight out wide, so you might want me to take here. I will do if I can. Actually, I'll develop the knight first. You've just got to be careful about something like this. I'm going to go this way. You normally go here. It's a little bit unusual, but I think I can castle and make room for the knight if I have to. Now, do I try for this? I might do. Give him the rook for the knight. Just mixes it up. Just mixes it up. Takes a big, big risk. Okay, now we're trying to line this up. I should have gone knight forward first there. So knight backing up. Yeah, let's play a knight around and try and get it up to pressure the pawn. And again, I can always drop the knight back if I have to. Right, now try and go here. He'll probably push, but gives me half a chance, does he? Let's play queen across to target this. Let's get back, make room for the knight. Just trying to provoke weaknesses, whilst trying to hopefully remain reasonably solid, because I've given him an exchange. Yeah, let's drop knight back and up, try and target this again, knight forward. Now he has pushed forward, so now he's given me a square here. I'm hitting this. So I'm going to try and trade that knight off. Right, now that frees up my bishop a little bit. So now we're going more in an attack if we can. Now is queen up playable? I don't think it is, so I think I'll have to drop back. But f6 I think is playable. I'm going to risk f6. Okay, it's all about speed of attack here. Right, I need to stop him playing this. And I need my knight across. I'm hitting a pawn. Okay, check maybe. Knight across. He has queen block, but I can take or I can knight across. Stop the check. Hit the pawn, but taking looks strong. Take. He's got rook across. Check. No, my instincts are telling me to play across, but then he's got queen back. I'm going to take. I've opened up the whole file for myself now, though. Maybe knight across might have been a little bit neater. Oh, if he goes rook across, I missed the fact that I've got knight takes. So let's play up now, hit the queen. He's got no check, threatening the pawn. He might well be fine, of course, and if he is fine, then I'm probably losing. Let's go here and maybe check if he plays rook across. So he's got near the rook. Let's pin the rook. Then I'm trying to grab the pawn and get the knight active. Oh, I can. He's hitting my pawn, but he's pinned, so he can't take. So I'm threatening check now. Get my extra piece into play. So I've got check to win the rook, or check. He has to go across. Check. If he blocks with the rook, he survives. So I'm just going to go here. I think I'm winning now, but I'm down on the clock. This should be winning. As soon as his rook wanders off, I can grab the pawn, although I am slightly boxed, but I'm going to try and run forward, keep him tied back. He just resigned, so that's a good win. Excellent. 2098, good luck. Half an hour to go. Okay, I don't feel too bad today. I might play the whole tournament out. Let's play g6. Okay, knight up. Okay, he launches one. I'm going to take and see which he goes with. He goes with the bishop. So I'll just drop the knight back and potentially trade. I'll take. Have I really done this? It looks like it, doesn't it? I have to play e6. I think I'm going to have to go with the pawn. Knight across. I think I'm going to have to go with a pawn. Okay, if I take, he just takes. Have I got f5? Has he given me f5 here? f5, queen back maybe. Knight up. I'm going to try and challenge his bishop. But I think I need to play with this pawn. What's he aiming for there? He's desperately wanting me to take. Take, take, take. Let's hit the bishop. Queen in. Again, what's the threat? Take and take. But if I take this way, I escape, right? Let's just take. I might be wrong, of course. Okay, I'm going to take that. So rook up threatens check. and that's something I'd completely missed, and I can't go there because of the check anyhow. And this game is over. Wow, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? That's ridiculous. How could I lose a game like that? Not doing well today. 3 wins, 3 losses, but it's the nature of the losses. Just very, very sloppy. I was playing pretty well yesterday as well. Right, 1900, good luck. Let's try and push early here. Let's play a knight up and look to trade. I could take... Oh, he's allowed knight in. Let's just play a knight in and create a bit of a nuisance move. That's all it is really, but... Play pawn up. I can always drop back when I need to. Just try and develop in castle. I'm going to drop back there, see if he takes. Let's try and pressure this now. Again, I can drop back, maybe give up a pawn if I need to. Tell me I didn't just miss a free ruddy queen. I did, didn't I? Oh my good God. I did everything right and I had the check. Oh my good God. Did everything right and then didn't play it. What the heck is going on? Okay, he's getting a bit carried away here, I think. I'm going to grab a pawn. I think he's getting a little bit adventurous. If he goes takes, I'm going to take with a knight to get tempo on the bishop. But oh my goodness, just a free win I've effectively missed there. So we're hitting the bishop and we'll take if we can. He takes. So I take. So rook down. Just calmly drop back. So we're threatening the pawn, so I'm going to take that this time. Knight take isn't quite a move. Bishop up isn't quite a move. So let's play queen back looking for a check. Okay, king across. Yeah, well I can just check and win the rook, I think. Although check, he has to go back. Takes, he takes. What am I doing? He's got his queen covering. Let's hit the queen. Can he keep this covered? I think he can. Maybe I've got queen across, pressure this, or get the rook across. Or king across, rook across. So I want to try and target this. I don't see how. But check, if he takes, I take and then I take. So he can't do that. Ooh, check if he goes back, can I grab? Doesn't quite work. I'm going to go here because I want rook across. Now he has pushed up. Let's play queen up and go for a check. Okay, I just take there. Well, now I've got check and I win the rook at worst. Check, he goes back. Everything's covered, I think, so I think I might as well just take the rook. I think this is winning now because everything's covered. I just take, the check's covered. But I should have had that one early, shouldn't I? It's amazing when you make a move and you suddenly realise what you've missed as soon as you've done it. Amazing how that happens. But very much a struggle today. I'm just inside the top 100. 4 wins and 3 losses and 2000 performance. That's my kind of benchmark. Anything 2000 is okay, 2100 is good, 22 is very good, 1852, good luck. You see, you get 20 seconds to make your first move. Might be just having a rest between games. Let's go c4. I'm just going to go g3, play something different here, just for variety's sake, no other reason. What's he aiming for with queen b6? Let's just go d3. Oh, that's what he's aiming for, castling. Okay, let's try and rush up the board then. You're quite happy to sack a pawn in a position like this. Let's hit the bishop and hit the pawn. Maybe rook across. He's gone back. Let's play rook across again to just pressure the pawn. You don't mind if he manages to collect these pawns, it opens the files up. So can I play this is a question here. Pawn up he can't take, so I'm going to play it. He can maybe push and I can take and sack. That's interesting if nothing else. Take, he takes, take with check. I think it looks playable. Take, he takes, so again I can take, I can play across. I think just a calm bishop up to hit the knight. Maybe he can get away with... No, he can't take right now. Bishop takes, pawn takes, or bishop takes. Could get very, very sharp, couldn't it? Because if I take back after he takes, my knight is then pinned. Could get extremely sharp here. So take, 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 take. Let's just take. I'm going to go with this knight so he can't take it. Again, take back with a knight if he takes, otherwise I'm going to try and get rid of his defending bishop. I say you don't care at all if he manages to win this pawn, you want to open the file up. Just like when he can, he's going to fly everything down here. So let's get rid of that bishop. Let's just solidify that pawn just for a move or two, and then try and work out what we can do. So I'm going to play knight forward and hit the queen. Whoa, he's just won his queen. He might have done that deliberately, but the way he's taken back, he should have took the rook back first. So I think queen up, hit the knight and threaten a back rank mate here. Check king across and back rank mate. Otherwise the knight hangs, so just collect. Just one mistake there cost him there, so that's a good win. 5 wins, 3 losses. I'm doing okay against the slightly lower rated players, but the stronger players I'm struggling today. I don't think we have any title players in this, do we? I haven't noticed any yet. Time for 4 more games, but if there's under 6 minutes left, I'll just stop at that point. 1776, good luck. Again, just having a rest between games, you get that 20 seconds to make your first move. Let's go knight up. Let's that see how attacking he wants to be. He does drop back. Where to go? I'm going to potentially offer to trade a bishop for knight. Try not to give him a free pawn though. So rook across to guard this pawn. So now takes, knight up is maybe a move to jump in. I think that's playable. He might miss the fact that if I hit the bishop I can jump here. If I take, he's got a really solid king though, hasn't he? So he's just going to get a backward pawn. But because he's taking his time, I think he's seen it. Yeah, he's seen it, so he covers, so I'll just take the bishop. So let's try and potentially edge forward and restrict his knight a little bit. He's come forward. That allows me to push, I think. So I'm going to push, take with the bishop, and then drop back. Try and keep this protected. Actually, if he takes, I could take with a queen and hit 2 pawns. He doesn't. I'm going to drop back so that f6 becomes a move, potentially. Hit the bishop, queen up. Hit the pawn. Then pawn up, maybe. Oh, he's just pushed. That I didn't expect. Must be right to take. But is it? Must be right to take. Let's play rook across and rook up. He's still got a very playable position here. I could be in difficulty with this one. Could be. Let's play rook on the light square. Rook e6 takes is maybe a move, but let's try and get forward. If he takes, he develops my rook for me. But yeah, he's got a playable position here. I can challenge this pawn. Takes. Not really achieving anything with that, I don't think. Let's try and sack this pawn. Mustn't allow him in to checkmate me though. Right, I'm going to push up and create this permanent threat. But if I lose the pawn, then I'm just simply worse. I might have to give up the pawn with a queen trade. Oh, rook up is a move though. Takes and I hit the queen and he can't take. So rook up is a move here. Rook here. Then potentially you get your bishop in as well. Hits the pawn. So rook e3 is my move and he's cut that off. Rook up, queen takes, pawn takes. Hold on. Takes, check. He can block, but if I go here, can he? I'm going to play queen here. I'm looking at rook up somewhere or other here. If he blocks the queen, rook up looks strong. So he's blocked with a bishop. So take, check, queen takes, rook takes. Again, feels alright, but I think I'm going to play f6, but he takes. I'm going to play king back, see if he takes. Hold on, if he takes, can I play rook up immediately, threatening check? No, I think I have to take, I don't see the mate. But now I'm threatening to take, grab a pawn, because my queen and king cover the pawn. I'm looking at rook up one or the other of these. Okay, he's pushed, threatening a check, so rook up to hit the queen, or rook up here, threatening check across, check back, check across, pawn up. I do not see the win. But rook up to hit the queen, where does he go? He just goes somewhere like this. Oh, he can't. He has to guard the back rank mate. He has to guard the mate. It's just mate next move, isn't it? He's got a check and I can step here, and he's got no check. He's very close to a win, but he's got no check if I go there. In fact, even if I go back, he's got no check next move. But he has to guard this square, so he might have to go all the way back. He's pushed. I'm going to go to the back rank. I think he has to go here. I don't see any other move. Oh, has he got that? Have I just forgot about that? Okay, well I'm up on the clock, so I can just simplify here. Okay, he's maybe done that deliberately just because of the clock. Okay, so I've got a win there. Again, a little bit fortunate, wasn't I? I'm having a little bit of luck today and playing a little bit poorly in some games. My 1865, good luck. Let's go c4. Check. Bishop up, take. Let's play knight up. I'll probably go this. Actually, no, I'm going to go g3. Stick to the right principles. You've just got to be careful about allowing the knight in some of the lines. Yeah, let's go e3 and d4. I mean, pawn up this way is also fine, but I'll go d4 while I can. Isn't that just a free pawn? And queen across. pawn, and then I can step back. I need to get this bishop into place. I think this makes sense. Just play calmly, bishop up, put it on a good square. Queen back as and when I need to. Yeah, bishop on a better square. So he's looking maybe for a queen trade, but I don't think I mind that. Knight moves, just trade queens. Okay, he wasn't looking for a trade. So I'm going to threaten to grab another pawn here. Bishop down, I can take. Calmly drop back because I can still go back this way. Whoa, can he get away with that? I mean, pawn up, doesn't that just trap the bishop? How does he get out? Hit the bishop. If he takes with a pawn, just take with a queen and get the queen off. Now we hit the knight. We hit the pawn. Just take. He just had a lapse in concentration, I think. Now I can pin the knight and take that next move. Okay, he had maybe rook up there, but that's just game over now. Excellent, very good. So I'm still playing kind of reasonably, but nothing brilliant today. 2072, good luck. Play another carrow. We have the two knights. Okay, pawn forward. Pawn forward and knight up. Right, knight up, bishop up, knight up. Obviously he's going to move like queen across and I'll just delay moving the bishop, or maybe even end up g6. But right now I'm hitting a pawn, so we both hit each other's pawns. Let's just see how he fancies playing it. Oh, he's played pawn up to challenge my pawn. So bishop up, queen across is no good. Let's play knight across. Let's take and maybe try and get the knight up and across. Bishop up, queen across castles, and then eventually he might try and get bishop down. He's got actually a decent position here, I think. Well, the knight up, pawn up threatens to trap his bishop. But queen across hits my knight, so... Yeah, he's just pushed, so he's giving me knight across, up and across. I'm going to do that, I think. Knight up and knight back. Just go ultra solid before I move the bishop. It's a case of, does he want to try and risk something like this? Bishop up, he pushes. So up, down, across, queen takes, rook across, queen up, gets sharp. Let's play queen across and I can trade queens if he pushes. He's gone with that one. So again, I've got knight across, queen down. I don't like that. I'm going to play to the traditional square. Still guarding my pawn. I can castle queen side potentially. If he pushes, I can take. Yeah, queenside castling I think makes sense here now, just given the state of the position. I think I can take here. Bishop down, take. F6 or castle. Immediately castle if I can. And then bishop up becomes a bit more of a threat. An early F6 might be wise here to stop him pushing. But my knight covers right now. Yeah, he's hit that knight. But if I castle, bishop takes, rook takes, I still guard it when he plays bishop down. I've still got f6, so I'm just going to castle and take. Then I've got f6 and bishop d6, and I think I'm doing pretty well. Well, he hasn't taken. Okay, let's play f6 then. So now bishop up, and then I can eventually move this knight. So we're threatening to move the knight. If bishop down, I can take. Sorry, bishop down. So he's gone back. So let's play rook across, threatening to grab a pawn. Okay, let's just take. If he moves the bishop, then I'll take the queen. Right, so we have check. That's forced. And there isn't a follow-up move, I don't think. So I think might as well take the bishop. He takes this way. Okay, let's just check and take back then. Takes. Bishop back, rook takes, queen takes, queen takes. There isn't a mate because I've lost both diagonal pieces. Well, let's just drop back. He's very low on time. There's no point in me getting carried away here. Play a rook back and across maybe. Okay, I'm obviously going to keep this closed if I can. Takes. Let's push. Let's go up. He's just too low on time. So that's been a smoother game. Again, no silly blunders, but take. Excellent, so that was smoother, a little bit smoother. Oh, I'm 18th now. What's that, 8 wins and 3 losses? Yeah, 2100 rating performance is very good at my level, and 2200 is really, really good. But yeah, if the next game might be my last one. If there's under 6 minutes left after this one, I'll just stop. 1771, good luck, he's in 21st place, so he must be playing really well. 7,000 games, easily enough to establish a rating. I mean, 70 games is really enough. Okay, let's me take. I'm still probably going to look for g3 and develop here. Okay, let's just play d3. Okay, let's hit the bishop and maybe bishop up. No pre-moves at all though. Okay, just bishop up and I can always drop the knight back. Again, just knight back. If he takes now, I'm going to take with the bishop. Potentially I could go with the pawn, but... Let's play rook across. Might be wise to trade, but then I give him this, so... Oh, e4. Bit of a risk, but might be playable. Let's go up and hit the pawn. Yeah, I'm actually going to play the knight back and see if he takes. He doubles my pawns, but I think it's actually decent position for me. Then if he ever takes here, I'll take with a pawn again. Right, now I'm going to take. Let's see which he goes with. So I'm going to try and put the bishop on the more attacking square. He's gone with the queen. So bishop up and take with the pawn. So now maybe try and get d4 in and eventually e4, but not blundering my knight. But d4, maybe he can attack it. No, let's play d4. If pawn up, I think I can just take. Then I'll get e3. Maybe I've got pawn up, but I don't want to weaken my king structure. That's actually what he's gone for. I'm going to go for this then. So bishop up is a move. Takes, take, gives me a really strong king, I think. If he takes, I take. If he plays bishop down, I can always drop back. So we get a strong king as long as we don't blunder this and let him in. Have I got rook across here to trade? I've got check, but he's actually covered. Okay, I don't want to give him the free pawn. I'm going to try and get forward and double up. I'll try and double up on the second rank if I can before he does the same at my end. King up to guard all these pawns and get relatively safe. Oh, if I go across, he's got rook over, of course. Let's play up then and maybe rook up. He's done very, very, very well here, hasn't he? He's playing well. So I'm going to trade rooks. Okay, he didn't want to trade, so he's definitely playing for a win. So I'm going here. He can't let me here. He's going to have to trade and then pawn for pawn. But he's got the extra pawn on the open side. Now, can I grab the pawn, let him take, and I take, and I undouble them? I think I can. Okay, he's potentially letting me get this second rank here. He's got to be a bit careful, but he can try and do the same to me. Could go either way. But if I can get the second rank, I might be able to target this one. Yeah, we're down to the 6 minutes now, so I'll most likely stop after this game. Actually, I can just collect the pawn there before I go forward. Buys me a tempo in effect because he's just not doing anything. Now I can go up and give him a pawn, and I'm going to collect here. Let's get behind the pawn so he can't. He's going to have to target this, but I can actually potentially step up, I think. I can always check and take if I'm in trouble, but must be right to just grab the pawn, and now he's blundered his rook. Let's check. Let's just take and keep it simple. Just make absolutely certain I can't blunder the game. That's a good win to finish, down to 5 minutes, no point starting a game now. So let's see where we are when I'm stopping. Oh, I'm in 14th place, 26 points, but you can see I'm nowhere near a top 3, I can't get there, there's no point risking another game. And my rating, 2192, it's a couple of points down at the start, but not much. So 9 wins and 3 losses, and recovered pretty well after a bit of a sloppy start. 2155 rating performance, average opponent 1905.